Hello Taurus, and welcome to your December 2017 tarot readings with me. Dear Taurus, as usual we are going to go week by week, and at the end we are going to have the message of the universe. Those of the Taurians who are new to my channel, I suggest that you please do subscribe so that you are notified every time I release a new video. So let's get started, dear Taurus. So what's happening in the last month of the year for you? Well, the week begins with lots of movement for you. Lots of spontaneity, lots of ideas. I see you meeting lots of people. I see you being very creative inside, as if there is an inspiration that is coming from the universe to you and is making you take a creative inclination in your endeavors, dear Taurus. I see lots of spontaneity, and the energies of this first week are pushing you to think out of the box. If you want to make your business work, if you want to make a particular contract work, a relationship work, well, you have to take a more creative way to deal with it. Use your Venus characters, dear Taurus, in the first week because it is all about creation. It is all about taking a new perspective, taking on a new perspective of looking at things, of doing things. Some kind of novelty is being asked by you. For Taurians, it's a bit difficult because they like to tread the path that is tried and tested. But now the universe is going to shake you up a bit and say, okay, my dear Taurian, get up and do something else, do something new, do the same thing but in a new way. Are you ready, dear Taurus, for this loving energy of the universe, which is it can be a bit of a jerk for you, or a bit of destabilizing for you, but it is going to be for something very nice, because whatever you start in the first week with this kind of creativity in your mind, with this kind of a new way to do things, it's going to pay off in a very good way in the future, dear Taurus. You can really think of progressing very well with this new spark of change for the same things. So dear Taurus, the first week's energy is all about doing the same thing but in a different way. It's like cooking a recipe, but the way you eat it, you present it in a different way. The same dish, if I serve you I like the paneer butter masala or chicken tikka. Well, if I serve you that, just simply, yes, you will still like it. But when it is served very nicely, you see the restaurants, how they serve the food, even if it's really simple, or, like simple, like rice also. If you just say, oh, the fine white grains of rice served, and purely steamed rice with this aroma, and when you just hear about this, and you feel so much like eating that rice, even if it's simple white rice, you just feel like having it because it has been presented so beautifully. Yes, unfortunately, we are living in the world where the cover matters, right? So this is what the universe is trying to make you understand, my dear Taurus. Whatever you are doing it quite well. But just do it in a different way. Do it in a more creative way. Put on your creative hats and do it. This is what the universe is asking you, dear Taurus. And with this spontaneous creative energy that you are beginning the month with, you are going to the second week of December. And whatever is concerning your sentimental life, there is no other card best than this card when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your family bonds, when it comes to this sentiments for someone, because the second week's energy is telling you. No matter what has happened between you and your special person in your life, or within your family, if there have been some hassles, at the end, love conquers it all. We don't need war. We just need love to win. Only if everyone just loved each other, this world would really be a wonderful place. It would be such a heaven, isn't it? And the second week's energy is making you realize that at the end, the love that is in your heart, dear Taurus, is winning. This love that you are giving and this love that you are receiving is magic. It is going to create something extremely positive for you. So the second week's energy is all about the joy of love. It's all about some good news coming into your family. Some kind of good news, I feel, is coming in to your family. And this good news is suddenly going to change the ambience of the family members, of the family. There is going to be I see lots of harmony in all the exchanges, dear Taurus, for you. All your exchanges with people, all your interpersonal relationships with people, dear Taurus, are going to be full of sincerity, full of light, and full of deep affection for them. You are in the mood for giving generously in this week, my dear Taurus. And it is a very, very wonderful energy. And with this energy of meeting new people, if you are single, you are going to meet someone in this week. It is the second week where you are going and where you are meeting someone new, and that's clicking like that for you. For the singles, I see a new meeting in the second week. For the single Taurians, there is a beautiful new meeting with maybe the person of your dreams is coming by the end of this year into your life, and you're going to be happy about that. Yes, dear Taurus, and with this loving energy, with this harmony, with this deep bonding between your family and your friends, you are going to the third week. And the third week is also about caring. This energy is about caring. I see especially the Taurian mothers are going to be very, very sweet with their children as usual, but it's going to be more like taking care of their children. Oh, my child, my baby. Or they are going to take care of their beloved in a baby-like way, pampering their beloved like a baby. Some of you I see meeting your mother and spending quite quality moments with your mother. There is some news from a mother figure coming out in the third week, dear Taurus. There is this kind of caring scene in the ambience. Some of you might be starting on a project which involves caring. Caring, for example, some of you might be starting a kindergarten or some kind of camps for children wherein children are involved. Some of you can be seen starting something regarding the hospitality industry, service industry, maybe wherein you are taking care, maybe a hotel, a restaurant, a spa, some kind of beauty things like a parlor, a beauty parlor, or some kind of healing practices, some kind of center for that. Something related to care is seen in the third week. Some of you might start this new venture in the third week, something related to the caring. It's very maternal energy in the third week. It's all about being cared for. It's all about knowing, no matter where your mother is, in another dimension or on this earth, she is taking care of you. She is being there. She's guiding you. She's protecting you. Discuss with your mother if you can. And get her feedback on certain things that seem to puzzle you in your life at this moment. Because this energy is seen coming to you in the third week, dear Taurus. And then we have this fourth week's energy. Now you have been taking good care of everyone. You have been maybe eating a lot also because you are a foodie, so maybe you have been eating a lot also. So in the fourth week you seem to be a little bit tired, dear Taurus. I told you not to eat too much. So, well, this is what is happening in the fourth week. The fourth week sees you a little bit tired, a bit moody. Yes, if I have to put it like that. You're a bit moody, you are wanting to rest, but there is no time to rest, honestly. There is no time to rest for you by the end of this year. The fourth week is also going to be so busy. So in that, somehow you're feeling that you're pushing too much. So a word of caution is that get good night's sleep. Just get a good night's sleep. That is going to do you good. Try to sit quietly for a few minutes in a day. If you can, if you have a lake nearby, or some kind of piece of nature around, or your own garden, just go and sit there. Touch the ground, the soil. Get connected and ask the Mother Earth to absorb all this heaviness that is inside of you. And Mother Earth will be more than happy to absorb all this heaviness, all these feelings of low energy, and she's going to absorb it and she's going to recharge you. Just try it out. Just try out every day and you will see the magic. Just sit on the ground. Just sit on your ground. When you come from your work or something, if you have a small garden, remove your shoes, your socks, throw them off. Go walk in that grass. Try to see first if there are no snakes, of course, or no insects. Just sit there and put your hands on the Mother Earth and ask the Mother Earth to absorb all this heaviness of the day, all those negative energies that you must have caught during your exchanges with many people. So just do that before you enter your house, if you can. And you just ask, Mother Earth, please absorb this heaviness inside of me. And sit with your eyes closed and both your palms on the earth. Close your eyes. And after 10 minutes, you just open them, dust your hands, say thank you to the Mother Earth, and go inside your house. This is how you can avoid this feeling of uncomfort in the fourth week. Please do take care of your health in the fourth week, dear Taurus, because I see you a bit susceptible to some viral infections, some kind of stomach problems, digestive problems rather. So please do take good care of yourself and drink lots of water, okay, dear Taurus, and balance your home and family at this point of time in the fourth week, because the fourth week's energy is all about making you realize that you have not been in the proper balance. So please do that, dear Taurus, in the fourth week. If you have some chronic problems, get yourself, to the doctor and get some good medication for it. If you are just having a bit of anxiety, I told you what you can do about it. Just cool down, okay? Cool down, dear Taurus, because the whole year you have been working, and so it's very natural, very normal that at the end of the year, especially the fourth week, it's funny because this card has come especially for you. In the fourth week of this month of December, you are feeling really tired and a bit you are sulking. Instead of seeing what you haven't achieved in this year, try to see what you have achieved. Try to write it on a paper. What all did you achieve and what you didn't achieve? I bet what you have achieved is much more longer. The list is much more longer than what you haven't, dear Taurus. And then at the end of all this journey of this 1 year, we are coming to the message of the universe, dear Taurus. And what is the message of the universe for you? The message of the universe for you, dear Taurus, is purification. Wonderful message. Elimination. Purification is nothing but elimination. And elimination of what? Of negative thoughts, of pessimistic thoughts, elimination of toxins from your body, elimination of expectations from others. Instead of saying, what are others giving to me? Now we are going to turn it around for the next year. The universe is saying, what are we giving to others? Right, my dear Taurus? This is what is the message of the universe for you. Purify yourself. Affirm loving thoughts towards others. Just loving thoughts. Give it subtly and directly too. Get a complete balance between adjusting your life so that whatever you believe in, you are at par with it. Don't get into a disaccord between what you want and what you're doing. Try to be on the same page, dear Taurus. Avoid any kind of chemicals in your body, any kind of chemicals, no matter in which form they are. Avoid toxic chemicals. Try to have a more healthier lifestyle, dear Taurus. Sleeping on time, eating more greens, going for a 10 minutes walk daily, trying to meditate whenever you have time, trying to pray whenever you have time. I would almost say pray regularly. You always have time for all these things. We just say, oh, I don't have time to meditate. Oh, I don't have time to pray. You can always do that. I mean, sometimes, I have to tell you, sometimes if I'm really, really busy, even, like when I'm just walking from one place to another, I will just meditate. I just become silent inside and I try to do it. I mean, just trying to explain to you is that you can always find time. Always you can find time. Many a times we are busy looking at the screen. Instead of that, just put the screen aside and just look inside of you and see in the screen inside. Yes, my dear Taurus, that's what the universe wants you to do. Remove all what is toxic for you now. Remove all that is unhealthy, those unhealthy relationships. When people pull you down, you don't need that. Those expectations from others, you should do that, you should do that. And this. Instead of that, what am I doing for others? Am I doing something? Am I giving? Or am I just expecting somebody to do something for me? It has to be a balance again, dear Taurus. Most of us, no matter which sign we belong to, normal human tendency is that we don't see how much we are giving to others, but we always expect a lot. And this is where the disappointments take place. Higher the expectations, higher the disappointments. The universe is now telling you, get rid of all this. Avoid any behavior that leads to guilt or shame inside of you, dear Taurus. Avoid that. Avoid low self-esteem too. Be in your own balance. Purify yourself. Purify your ambience. Eat healthy. Have a proper diet. Balance your body, your mind, and your soul. Balance your relationships with others. This is the message of the universe for you. Purify, purify. This is the last month of the year, and next year we are having a new page on which we can write the beautiful story again. Yes, dear Taurus, thank you for staying with me, and I wish you lots of prosperity, lots of balance, love, peace, lots of spirituality, dear Taurus. And you know what, Taurus, I would like to suggest to you is that it's the end of the year, and if you find somebody needy, someone in real need, some kind of associations, maybe orphanages or old people's homes, or animal associations who are protecting animals, animal rights and all, please do go and do your part there in any form you can, in the monetary form if you can donate to them, in time wise if you can do that. Yes, dear Taurus, do that by the end of the year, because next year you are starting another chapter of your life. Yes, because it's a next year, it's a new year. So by the time we end it up, let's do our little bit of something nice for others, be it humans, be it animals, be it the Mother Nature. Okay, dear Taurus, so I wish you a wonderful end of December, and I shall see you next year. Please do like, comment, and share if possible. And I am going to see you next month. And please go slow on chocolates, okay? And be in balance. Okay, dear Taurus, so I'm going to see you next year. Until then, enjoy and have fun and in balance always. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.